Well, welcome to my messy vehicle. This one's going to be just a quickie little channel filler. I've got a lot of projects on the go at the moment, and not all of them are finished, so I'm waiting on bits and pieces to arrive. So we're doing a quickie. Today we're dealing with a problem I have down here. This rat's nest of wire controls, among other things, both my reverse camera and my loading lights. And we're going to pry the cap off this relay and give you an idea as to why we're replacing it. It's been full of water. And I do have an isolation switch and I shut everything down at night. This has taken a little bit of time to happen, but we had some torrential rain, which among other things has filled the footwell of my wife's Jeep full of water, and it did manage to wick down this sleeving here as well and into the relay. So we're going to rip this off and replace it. Right, well, we're lucky enough here that this is just a single pole relay. It's a pretty easy thing to do, and we've got ourselves a 40 amp headlight relay to replace it with. So our first job here, and I have isolated the power by the way, just so I don't short anything out. First job here is to work out which ones are our coil contacts. And looking at where those wires go, I think it's these two are the coil contacts. So we're going to rip one of these off. I'm going to try and grab it by the sheath here. And these could use a spray of contact cleaner. We'll get these two off first. Yeah, I think it's sucked water maybe down the insulation too. So I'm going to go and get some contact cleaner. We'll be right back. Alright, I have some contact cleaner, and the local magpies have come to pester me for food or attention or whatever it is that they like. Alright, let's have a look at this relay while that sits, and have a look. Now this is a more standard relay. This one here didn't have any contacts marked on it and just a flimsy cap. This one's actually a decent Nava brand, much better quality. So we're looking at the contacts here. Now I've only got a single contact. Pins 85 and 86 appear to be the coil contacts, as you can see from here. So this represents our coil. So we're going to hook up to 85 and 86. And before we do much else, we're going to see if it actually clicks when I turn on the switch up the front. I think they're 85 and 86. 85, 86, yes, that is correct. I'm going to hook up our coil contacts to this and we'll see if it clicks. Alright, so you guys just have a quick listen and just let me know when it clicks. I've got to run up the front. Alright, did it click? I'm going to guess you're saying yes. Alright, let's do the other two contacts. Alright, polarity doesn't really matter in this case, so we're going to rip that one off. And oh yes, you can see this has had some water in here for quite some time here. There's some nice bright blue gunge in there. Definitely going to need some contact cleaner on this. Magic stuff this, it dissolves all that oxidization off pretty quick. I think there's an American product equivalent to this called Oxit or Deoxit, something like that. Anyway, this is not running a huge amount of current, but I did use some stiff cable. That is presenting a problem. Alright, I think we've got this on here. Now, I went to some trouble years ago making a really big relay box for the front of another vehicle that I owned, and my relays got full of water. What I found is I'd hermetically sealed the box, and when we had pressure changes I would create a negative pressure, or when we have temperature changes it would create a negative pressure in the box, and it would suck water down the insulation into the box and hold it there. In the end I drilled a pressure relief hole, and that reduced a lot of the problem, but still had some issues. It turns out I just got 4 relays and taped them up and threw the box over my shoulder. Everything worked much more reliably. I'm just worried that these terminals are on properly. They appear to be. But yeah, anyway, to that end, I find it easier just to have a relay swinging loose here, and it shakes a lot of the water off. And of course, we're in a Land Rover that's a soft top. Nothing's ever properly waterproof here, and we had a whole lot of rain. And I think what actually might have happened here is where one of the rope eyes comes through here. I think it might have wicked down this rope all the way down here, and then set itself up on top of the tailgate here, and then wicked in down the wiring loom. I think that's probably where it's come in. It's hard to tell in this. Normally this is parked undercover, but because of the Jeep problem, this has been out in the open. So normally this wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, we do need to extend that carport soon, but that's going to be another video. Anyway, let's check if these lights work. Alright, we're on our way up to the loading lights, and they do indeed turn on. That's good. And they turn off as well, which was something they weren't doing before. So, I think we're about done. Let's go turn these lights off. Okay, the relay appears to be off, and so are our lights. That's good. Before they were only partially on, as this thing continued to corrode itself away. I think the only reason it lasted this long is that I isolate the battery at night, because there are a couple of relays in here somewhere in this vehicle that I can't find, that pull a constant 1/2 amp. There's 2 relays, and I think that's some Lucas relays used where standard relays should be. And they have the coils on the wrong pins. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, this is what a relay looks like after it's had water in it. And you can see here from the contacts, it would stick down and hold shut, or it wouldn't quite do its job. That sounds like the postie coming past, so we might go and see if he's going to hit us. Good old postie bike sound's going to be a thing of the past soon. Oh, he did drop something in our mailbox. Yeah, well, they're going to electric postie bikes soon. So yeah, we won't be hearing them coming. They can sneak up on us all stealth-like. Stealth posties. I don't know whether to be surprised or alarmed about that or whatnot. Anyway, that one can get turfed. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully the next one will be a bit longer and a bit more in depth, but this one hopefully keeps your interest going. And for once, this was a me problem and not a Lucas problem. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Have some fun. Hopefully you'll find the next one's interesting.